fellow tennis nerds. I hope you are well. Got some questions about this frame, budget frame, I would say, but it doesn't mean it has budget performance. It cost me 109 euros, quite a lot cheaper than most frames on the market today. It's the Artengo, I was going to say, but it's not called Artengo anymore. They're doing a rebrand to kind of put paddle and tennis under the same brand, and it's called Quickma. Don't ask me why. And it's called Control Pro 305, endorsed by no other than Guy Monfils. And as you might have heard, Guy Monfils is going to retire in 2026. We will miss this showman and entertainer. Used to play with Wilson for many years, Prince before that, but now he's sponsored by Decathlon and the brand Artengo, but I guess now Quickma, which is the rebrand. This frame is a control frame with a nice feel, a nice sensation in the sweet spot. Not a huge sweet spot, not a lot of power. It is a platform racket is what I would call it, because you do need to add some weight to it to have some punch. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit anemic. If you like to swing for the fences and you don't want to worry about balls going out, then you can play this in stock form. But if you're playing on any high level, I think you will struggle to be dangerous to your opponent with your weight of shot and so on, because it is a control racket. But the feeling and performance is really, really excellent. It reminds me of an H22 Blade Pro, which costs like 270 euros or something like that. So here we're talking about like a significant price increase. It's not maybe as powerful as that racket, because this one has to have weight added to it. Blade Pro comes in a pretty high swing weight, close to 335, 340 strung. This one like around 312, 315 strung. So it does need you to add weight. I would put maybe at 3 and 9 for more stability, and maybe even a bit at 12 to increase the swing weight a bit more. Counterbalance that in the handle, and you have a nice racket that plays with good feel and a really plush sensation when you hit the ball. It's not going to give you loads of power, so it's a platform racket similar to a Wilson Ultra Pro. It requires you to customize it a bit, but if you like these kind of plush control frames and you don't want to spend so much, or maybe you want to buy 3 rackets in one go, like this one is definitely worth considering. I was not sure what to believe. I did play with the first generation and I gave it a good review. It had the same identity and the same issue as well, that it needed weight, but once the weight was applied, the racket played excellently. So can be a bit difficult for players that are not used to customizing frames, so might not be the choice for you. Then I'd rather just get a Blade or a Radical, because they can be played in stock form. This one I feel like needs a bit more customization, but that's pretty easy. You can just buy some tungsten tape or lead strips and play around a bit with that, and then you have an excellent frame. It also looks good. I am sorry about the red overgrip. I bought the wrong color, but it does look really nice. A little bit of a throwback to the Head Pro Tour 280 630. Okay, so that's the Quickma, and it's a great budget racket. Like you might have seen the review we did with the Temu racket that Henrik bought from Temu. Temu not being known for amazing quality, but obviously they have great products that are cheap as well. That racket did leave something to be desired. If you double your budget, which is still like a lot less than half of what you pay for some rackets on the retail market, you might get a Quickma, and it's actually a very nice control frame. I still believe like these types of rackets overall, especially on Pro Tour and so on, will be more rare, because players want a bit more power, like an E-zone or a arrow. Power and spin is gonna be the name of the game to get some extra help to be dangerous. But if you're a player who loves control and this is the kind of racket you like, with the long dwell time, the plush feel, not a huge sweet spot, but a very sweet spot, good on slice, drop shots, you feel the ball really well. Here you go. This is the budget option, and it plays great, and it also looks good. So thumbs up for me for the Quickma. It's not the kind of racket I'm looking for at the moment, but I think if you are looking for a control frame, if you like blades, radicals, prestiges, pro staffs, you might as well consider this one. Get some lead tape, because now you can afford it. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the review. Please check out our other reviews on this channel. Please subscribe, and on tennisnerd.net, where we have loads of resources like recommended rackets, recommended strings, predictions, and whatnot. So check that out. That's it for today. Have a nice day, and don't forget to play some tennis.